Co-reporters, welcome back to my channel. Zendaya's stylist Law Roach has just announced that he is retiring from the fashion world, and it seems to be because of that quote-unquote snubbing that he got at the Louis Vuitton show here at Paris Fashion Week. Honestly, I'm taken aback by this entire thing. Why don't I play the video for you just to have some context? Then we're going to get into Law's retirement announcement. So, like I said, this all started when Law Roach and Zendaya showed up at the Louis Vuitton show for Paris Fashion Week. They appeared to be a little bit late because if you notice, it was a packed house. They're both scurrying to make it like they're running late, like chop, chop, let's go. And then there was only one seat left in the front row, which obviously would go to Zendaya as the A-list talent, the actress. Law is a stylist, a very talented stylist nonetheless, but still a stylist. So it's a bit amazing to me that Law would have expected to get the front row seats over Zendaya, but I digress. Anyway, let's take a look at the video of Law being quote unquote snubbed at the show. So here the two of them are. Zendaya was styled to the nines per usual. She's seated next to Emma. I want to say Watson, but it's the other one. And here he is looking like, okay, Zendaya points back. Why don't you sit there? He's like, no, 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 honey, we don't do that. Oh, it's Emma Stone. That's who it is. I actually really like Emma Stone, by the way. So let's just watch it again. So Law is expecting like someone to get up so that he could sit or something. And I have to be honest with you, this kind of like, I didn't love it. Like, it kind of feels like, listen, it's a great show and you're I know that it's not like it's just him being there to be there. Like, he brings a lot of business to Louis Vuitton by styling stars like Zendaya so incredibly well that they attract a lot of clientele. But I don't know, just the attitude was weird to me. Like, sitting in second row was such an insult. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get into Law's announcement of his retirement because, again, I still am quite shocked by this entire ordeal. So he posted a stock image of a graphic that says retired with a caption that reads, and I quote, "My cup is empty. Thank you to everyone who supported me in my career over the years. Every person that trusted me with their image. I'm so grateful for you all. If this business was just about the clothes, I would do it for the rest of my life, but unfortunately it's not. The politics, the lies, and the false narratives finally got me. You win, I'm out." And honestly, that's really sad. Like, I wonder what he's referring to, what lies and whatnot. Is it because of the video that I just showed? Is Law saying that that is not at all what went down? What are the politics here that were bothering him? Mind you, Law Roach is still quite young. He's only 44 years old. So to retire like this, while his star client Zendaya is still on the up and up, like, that's really a huge decision that he has decided to make here. I'm really curious what you guys think about this because if I'm being honest, and I don't mean to be rude to Law, but I get the impression that Law wants to be the star, and him not getting that front row seat really harmed his ego because up until then, like, he always wanted to be with Zendaya on these red carpets. How many times do you see him on these red carpets with her? Like, it's a him and her thing and not just a Zendaya thing, right? Like, when she had this stunning, incredible Met Gala dress styled by him, he had to be up there as the person who helped illuminate it with the magic and whatnot. I feel like he wants to be a star more so than a stylist is the impression that I'm getting. But here's the thing. If that's what you want, Law, then this might be a great move for you. You might be the next like Brad or whoever who goes on, or Rachel Zoe, to get like a Rachel Zoe project or something like that on Bravo or the Style Network, right? Like, because he is a very renowned stylist at the end of the day. And if he wants his star power out there, why doesn't he do it in a different way, right? And I think that that is what he is laying the groundwork for. I don't think he's just going to be quiet and not do anything. I think you're going to see him on TV. You might see him commentating. You might see him running a competition show. You might even see him on Drag Queens or something like that, helping them out over there. You really never know what it is because, in my opinion, that's what it seems to all come down to for Law. Law really wants to be out there, be known, and be his own celebrity and his own person. Again, did I love his reaction to the second row? Oh God, the horror at the Louis Vuitton show? No, not at all. But I guess that combined with the sudden retirement and whatnot really goes to confirm what I kind of suspected about Law, which is that Law wants to be the one invited to these red carpets on his own merit. He wants to be a star, and I think that this is the perfect opportunity for him to go ahead and make that happen for himself. I am looking forward to seeing how this affects Zendaya moving forward, because Zendaya is known as a fashion icon, and Law Roach has been her stylist for like, I think over 10 years now at this point. So what is going to happen to her moving forward? Zendaya is very lucky in that she's got the kind of beauty and the kind of body where you're going to look incredible in like anything. It's going to be very easy to style. But will she be able to find someone with a similar vision to Law Roach? Or will she go for Colin Carter, who is already Cardi B's stylist? Listen, I love Colin Carter and what he's done for Cardi B and what he's done for Kelly Rowland as well. But it might be a little bit difficult for him to manage all of these kind of visions for all of these different women, because I have been noticing, that cloud dress. Remember how Thames was recently kind of roasted for her Oscars dress, like the big, like kind of cloud situation? That is a dress that I had been seeing on so many people recently, you guys. I do have a TikTok video about it. In fact, why don't I play the TikTok video, because it's going to have context for what I'm saying about Colin Carter potentially being a stylist for too many people. You know what I mean? Like, he's incredible. Look at my accent there. He's incredible. He's amazing and everything. But I don't want him to have too many clients so that this keeps happening with this dress. I don't know that Thames was a client of his or anything like that, but this is what can happen in the event of something like that. If that would just pull up. Am I sharing my screen yet? Hang on. Let me share my screen. Grace Report TikTok. Make sure to follow, by the way, if you aren't already. So here's the dress that Thames wore to the Oscars, okay? Beautiful.
Thames, you look absolutely
like a vision. She looks like a cloud. She looks ethereal. The makeup and everything was on point. And of course, white complements her so wonderfully, right? And so in this video, I talk about how this dress was repeated too many times. So it all started with Kelly Rowland. She's the one who wore the first iteration. Then Cardi B, like I told you, they share the same stylist, Colin Carter. And then that wasn't it. Quinta Brunson also wore the dress. I don't know who her stylist is. I know it's not Colin Carter, but that's what I mean. Like, is Zendaya going to go down that route? Like, I think she needs someone who has a similar vision to Law Roach, who's going to keep her separated from the pack as her own style icon. It's going to be interesting to see how her style kind of evolves moving forward from Law Roach. Guys, what do you think about this sudden retirement from Law Roach? What do you think he meant when he talked about all of the politics, all of the rumors, and all of the lies? Who is slamming him behind the scenes? And do you think that had to do with the snubbing from Louis Vuitton? Do you think that like he was promised a front row seat and then at the last minute they pulled it and gave it to someone else without notifying him prior? Is that why he was so upset? Let me know all of your conspiracy theories in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.